Okay, so welcome, Ricky. Thanks for your participation.
I can't take you seriously with these dresses. Can we get a shot of this? Okay.
All right.
Take two.
So, are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. Talk about your inspiration for this work. What's going on here? I mean, when I'm looking at it, I see images from the Old West. I think I see horses and almost an American Indian. Is that something that you're drawing from, or is this something completely different?
There's a small connection in that it's wild horses. I chose to paint wild horses because, yes, it's an American thing. I like to paint imagery of both human and animal together in a composition, and I'm trying to show that we're not in separate two animals, or we're not in separate to nature, we're one and the same. There's something to learn from animals in the wild. So wild horses, for example, they run as a herd, they run together, they make this beautiful movement together, and there's a sense of interconnectedness when they roam. They move together as a pack, there's no leader. It's like a flock of birds or a school of fish. They just move in this beautiful pattern. And that essentially is the truth of nature. Everything is connected as one organism. But us humans seem to have unlearned this. So my murals on a subtle level are bringing that back into urban environment and kind of in some way suggesting that look at the beauty of nature, look at the harmony within nature. You are that, you are part of that, you're not inseparate to that. And I then put the horses almost bowing to each other, almost a sign of subtle respect, a sign of subtle understanding that I am you and you are me. Together we are one, together we are perfect, everything is connected, we are everything, essentially.
And yet you have no formal training as an artist, is that right?
No. I've got the best kind of training, which is trying and failing. I've got many years of trying and failing. I've just been practicing, and I just love it so much so that I get to do it. And the more you do it, the better you get. But I'm actually going to go study, at the end of this year, I'm 31, and I just got a scholarship to study painting in Los Angeles. So that's going to be an exciting next 3 years. And I don't have the foundation. I never studied volume or color theory, or I don't know what blocking in means or building up a base. I just know from doing, and a lot of what I struggle with is that learning the foundation of painting would jade me as an independent person and someone who thinks the way I think. But painting is a certain way and certain structure. And when you can learn that, then you can apply your voice to it.
And what's your background in the arts?
How long we got? I applied to go to university and I didn't get accepted because my art high school teacher told me that I didn't need science and maths and history, and I could just get into school with art. And he was wrong. I got rejected, and instead of going to night school and getting the points so that I could reapply the next year, I just started working, and I started being a curator and an organizer. And I organized murals across South Africa, and that became a gallery space, that became a residency space, that became almost an agency for consulting, for art projects. And over the course of 10 years, I curated many projects across South Africa, hosted so many artists from around the world. And for me, I always thought I was an artist because I was orchestrating, and I was learning from so many artists, but I guess I realized that I was also just fearful of facing it myself and doing it every day, because I knew how hard it was and how good you had to be and how hard you had to work at it. And then 3 years ago I just said, this is what I want to do, this is what I have to do, and I've been working as an artist ever since.